Welcome to Charlotte Motor Speedway, where tonight 38 drivers will enroll on a 600-mile race. NASCAR's longest night here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Tonight, we don't just race for 600 miles, we race for the fallen, the people who are gone but never forgotten. These drivers will race for those fallen people and their families tonight as we remember on this Memorial Day weekend. Charlotte's always been one of the most challenging intermediate race tracks. 4 wide is not something you want to be trying here, where you can fit it last week in Texas. This week, you may not want to try those activities. Let's take a look at the drivers to watch for. William Byron, of course, on the pole in the number 24. He's yet to win this season. We'll see if he can take that Raptor Chevy into victory lane. Denny Hamlin, he won that All-Star race last week, and he's never won the Coca Cola 600 in the 11 car. Right next to him there. He's been close. He finished second in 2020. He looks to embark on his 3rd win of the season. No one's been able to get to 3 wins. Denny Hamlin, of course, the championship favorite going into this race. Can he win a Coca Cola 600? Kyle Larson, he's the favorite to win the night there, the number 5. He starts 4th, the fastest in practice. That outside line is going to be good in the daytime, but can that car make the outside work in the nighttime? That's the thing. We transition from the hot, slick day into the cool and grippier night. Watch the 5 car. And Ty Gibbs, he makes his 2nd career start. He finished 13th in the Daytona 500. Can the 54 have a solid run tonight here in Charlotte and run well in the Coca-Cola 600? Let's head at trackside for pre-race ceremonies here from Charlotte.
Drivers, start your engines!
As the cars roll off the pit road, let's take a look at the starting lineup for tonight. On the front row, we got William Byron in the 24 next to Denny Hamlin. In row 2, the Talladega winner, Kevin Harvick, next to Kyle Larson. In row 3, Martin Truex Jr. next to the California winner this year, Chase Elliott. In row 4, 2018 champion Joey Logano next to Tyler Reddick. In row 5, the 2019 champion Ryan Blaney and Ross Chastain. Row 6, Kurt Busch next to Christopher Bell, who's having a good season. In row 7, Kyle Busch next to another guy who's doing good this year, Eric Jones. Row 8, the Dinger next to Alex Bowman. And row 9, Austin Cindric and Ty Gibbs, 2 rookies. Row 10, Daniel Suarez next to Eric Almirola. And in row 11, it's Chase Briscoe and Justin Haley. Row 12, Michael McDowell and Chris Buescher, 2 Fords. And in row 13, Bubba Wallace next to Brad Keselowski. Row 14, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. next to Austin Dillon. And in row 15, Cole Custer and Ty Dillon. Row 16, Harrison Burton and Landon Castle in the 77 this week. And in row 17, Corey LaJoie next to J.J. Yaley. Row 18, BJ McLeod and Cody Ware. And then rounding out the field in row 19, Todd Gillen, who's going to the back, and Noah Gregson. Race facts: 4 stages here in Charlotte, each 100 laps. The pit window is 49 to 55 laps based on tire wear. This is the longest race on the schedule at 600 miles. And our previous winner last season was the number 5 of Kyle Larson. Green flag, the Coca Cola 600's underway. As they battle for second trouble, car around in turn 3, and that is the 6 of Brad Keselowski, who's brought out the first caution of the afternoon on lap 22. Watch the 6 entering turn 3, goes up high, and it looks like the car just comes out from underneath them and spins out. Good job by Keselowski to stay up by the outside wall, not spin down and collect the 47 and the 3. It's still in the daytime, so the track is slick, and that's exactly what happened there to the 6 car. The car got out from underneath them, but luckily made minimal contact with the outside wall. These new composite bodies are tough on the next-gen car, and he will be able to continue. Oh, Kyle Busch, he's got a problem. He's very slow on the racetrack. I don't know what's happening. Oh, Chase Briscoe slides in, and a massive explosion. And we got cars spinning in the back. And a major turn of events on lap 56. What happened to Kyle Busch? He's just really slow. I don't know what happened on the 18. He might have broke something and just started leaking oil because Chase Briscoe loses control, plows into the back of the 18. Look at the explosion. And then the 18's on fire right there. And we are getting word Kyle Busch broke an oil line on the 18. He leaked oil all over the racetrack, and the 14 lost control. And he just plows right into Kyle Busch. Not intentional, of course. He had no control. And the amount of flames that came out of that car. What a scary accident. Kyle Busch and Chase Briscoe are both okay and walked away from the accident. Thank goodness. Just look at this explosion here. Slow it down for you. Look at the impact. Immediately the flames go all up in the air. And in the back of Kyle Busch's car on fire. They've put that out, of course. Here it is in real time. See, Kyle Busch is really slow. Chase Briscoe goes into that oil, loses control, and then the car just erupts in flames. Then you have these guys, Ty Gibbs, Michael McDowell, and Chris Buescher. They all get in the oil as well. They all spin. Bubba Wallace, you see, gets in the oil, and he hooks a right into Justin Haley. As Kyle Busch and Chase Briscoe, their days are obviously over. Bubba Wallace is also out in the 23, the same way he left the All-Star race by wrecking into the wall off turn 4. Haley, McDowell, Gibbs, and all those guys, they'll be able to continue. They'll grab 4 fresh tires on their cars. But the field is under the red flag. Once this delay is over, we'll get back to racing. Stage 1 will go to Kyle Larson. Third stage win of the year for Larson, Harvick, Byron, Hamlin, Elliott. The top 5 along with Kurt Busch getting some well-needed points. As here comes Byron for the lead. Oh, Daniel Suarez spins off turn number 4, and he might have gotten into the outside wall there as well. Let's take a look at what happened to the number 99. This looks like got loose, possibly there, and man, he smacked the wall good, and that will definitely break the toe link on his Tootsie's 99 Chevy Camaros. That looks to be what happened. Looks like got loose on the outside of Austin Cindric, and he pounded the wall and broke the toe link. An unfortunate end to the night for the Daytona 500 champion. Caution out here in Charlotte. The 9 of Chase Elliott. You can see tried and slide up in front of the 8 of Tyler Reddick. Unsuccessful. Hits the wall, spins, and collects the 11 of Denny Hamlin. 2 of some of the favorites to win tonight. Elliott was running in the 3rd position. Hamlin was running 4th. And that will definitely affect the outcome of this race right there. Or excuse me, Chase Elliott was running 4th, and Denny Hamlin was running 5th. Both will be to continue. As Harvick trying to get around Kurt Busch. Oh, we got a car on the wall. On lap 177, we got a caution for the 15 of Ryan Preece, who looks to have cut down a right front tire, as you see right there, and goes head-on into the outside wall. Luckily, it wasn't too bad. Like I said earlier with the 6, these composite bodies on the next-gen car are really tough. And as long as you don't break that toe link when you get into the wall, you should be able to continue. And Ryan Preece will be just some small repairs. He'll be back in the race. To the line, Tyler Reddick wins Stage 2. He was in that accident with Chase Elliott, but the 8 car still comes through to win the stage over Byron, Kurt Busch, Kevin Harvick, and Joey Logano. Welcome back to the Coca Cola 600 at Charlotte here in ASC. Chase Elliott has cut down a right front tire in turn 3. You can see the impact, off turn 4. And that is enough to end the 9's day. Already extensive damage from the accident he had in Stage 2. The 9 car and Chase Elliott and Alan Gustafson have taken it to the garage and called it a night. And here's the battle for second. Oh, Corey LaJoie spins off turn number 2, and we have a caution, the 6th caution for incident tonight here in Charlotte. The record is 10 we had back in 2019. Looks like Corey LaJoie just gets loose off turn number 2 and spun out. It's exactly what happened as the nighttime settling in. These guys are going to make some adjustments here on this pit stop. LaJoie will be able to continue. Look at this, 3 wide. Oh, Logano hits Reddick. He spins into the wall hard. And the 8 car, the leader, has spun off the restarts. Tonight has been full of chaos, and we add to it. Looks like Logano got loose or something, slided up and hit the left rear of the 8. He's done that the last couple restarts. Really, the last 2 restarts, Logano's tried to make it 3 wide for the lead. He finally got underneath Reddick. And this time, he got loose and tagged the left rear. Well, actually, it looks like he got tight more than anything. What an unfortunate way to end the night for Tyler Reddick. Still looking for that first career win. Finished second at Darlington 2 weeks ago. Just a horrible way to end the night. For one of the best cars transitioning into the nighttime conditions, to see it here in real time. And man, you do not want to listen to Tyler Reddick's radio right now. Furious with the 22 of Joey Logano. But the 8 car is out of the Coca Cola 600. William Byron's going to take Stage 3. And in a dramatic Stage 3, William Byron gets the win. Logano, Kurt Busch, Eric Jones sneaking up into the top 5. Guys like Cindric, too. For the lead, Jones trying to get to Logano. Oh, we got a car spinning in turn 3. Caution is out for the 25 of Cody Ware, who has hit the wall hard. Let's take a look at what happened here. Looks like a right rear goes down, hits the wall, and that broke the toe link on the 25, and he's going to take it to the garage as well. What a very eventful night here in Charlotte as we have our 8th caution for incident. Jones to the inside now. Trouble turn 1. Alex Bowman has spun, and we have another caution. Our 13th of the night. We have surpassed the track record by quite a bit now. See, Alex Bowman there got loose and spun out. We've also surpassed the Verizon Cup Series record, which was 11 at Kentucky in 2016. And Bowman, the left rear goes down, but luckily he spun down into the grass and will continue. Debris on the track with 20 laps to go brings out the 14th caution of the night. Logano ahead of Hamlin now. Oh, car hard! Into the catch fence is Chris Buescher, and flipping's Austin Dillon. A massive, massive crash on the front straightaway here in the Coca Cola 600. That was uncalled for. What a hard hit for a couple of these guys. Austin Dillon upside down. Chris Buescher got into the catch fence, and we are under the red flag here in the Coca Cola 600 for the second time. McDowell and Haley are in it. Almirola is on pit road parked. Austin Dillon is upside down in the number 3. We wait to hear the word on him. And there's the field parked off turn 2 for the second time tonight with Joey Logano leading. And holy cow, let's take a look. Looks like Chris Buescher tried to come down and clear Ty Gibbs, and he was not clear. Look at that car get up into the air, up into the catch fence. All the fans are okay. That's good. And then Austin Dillon, remember, this is AstroTurf here in Charlotte, so it's really hard to dig in. Something must have caught the AstroTurf or dug into it. That's the only reason I can see the 3-car flipping. He did hit the 17, and I think the right front tire digs into the AstroTurf and props that car up into the air, which gets it to start flipping. He flipped twice over on his roof for sliding there in that bit in the grass. Man, look at this hit Chris Buescher takes. Man, that car gets up into the catch fence, taking all the debris on the racetrack. Look at Justin Haley. He slides through this thing with no damage. He just hooks a hard left and spins. Unfortunately, Ricky Stenhouse tried to follow it, but he got tagged by Brad Keselowski in the 6. See the 3 sliding hard. Look at this crash in slow motion. Just take a moment to look at all the impacts and observe this wreck. Look at the 17 up in the air into the catch fencing. Then Austin Dillon slides down. He's going to tag the AstroTurf and flip. Justin Haley slides through this thing unscathed. The 3-car flipping there in the background. My goodness. One of the most violent wrecks we've ever had in the Verizon Cup Series. I think the last wreck we saw like this was at Daytona with Ryan Newman on the white flag when he got turned from the lead. Here it is real time. Golly. What a hit for Buescher. My goodness. One more time. We've had some violent wrecks, like I said, with Newman. The wreck at Talladega in 2017 with Blaney going upside down. But, man, this one's going to be remembered for a long time here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. In the chaotic night, 15th caution flag of the night for this crash. Jeez. And we've gotten word Austin Dillon is okay. They're going to flip his car over, and he will climb out unscathed. Thank goodness the driver of the number 3 is okay. Logano's going to take the white flag. Oh, no! There's a caution in the back for Ty Dillon in the 42. We're going to go to overtime. Caution number 16 on the night. Watch the 42 get loose up on the outside. He's going to spin out of the way, make some contact with the wall. He'll grab 4 fresh and continue. But now, if you're the leaders, do you pit or do you stay out? What a decision we're going to have here. Joey Logano's a 2-time Coca Cola 600 winner. He's won 3 Daytona 500s. He won the Coke 600 in 2020, and now he wins it 2 years later. How about that? 5 crown jewels for Joey Logano. He's going to burn it down in one of the wildest races we've ever seen in the history of the Verizon Cup Series here at Charlotte. Let's take a look at the results. Logano, Hamlin, hats off to Eric Jones, who was just 7 points above the cut line coming into tonight. Many stage points and a great finish. See Byron and Harvick, the top 5. Cindric getting a top 10. That was huge. Chastain rallied back. See Kurt Busch finished 11th. Ty Gibbs 13th again. Noah Gragson, good night for him in the 37, finishing in the top 15. LaJoy and all those guys getting inside the top 20. Here's the third page for you, and then see some of the guys who wrecked out. Buescher, Dillon, Keselowski rolling that crash. Eric Almirola finishing 30th. That's really going to hurt him in the points standings. We'll see how much Eric Jones is above the cut line with finishing third. That is 35 points. And the last page, Elliott, Kyle Busch not getting the finishes they need. Briscoe, Bubba Wallace. That will definitely hurt them. And so let's take a look at the point standings. The winners are set by playoff standings. Kyle Larson leads the playoff standings, but Denny Hamlin leads the regular season standings, just so you know. 11 through 16, that is regular season standings since they are not locked in to the playoffs. See, Eric Jones is 26 points above the cut line. Byron, a lot of points above. Same with Truex and Chastain. See, Almirola is right below the cut line. Kurt Busch, who's not been having a good season, by the way. Austin Cindric, good night for him. He gained a lot of points. Guys like Bubba Wallace need to really regroup next week. Then here's the last page. Brad Keselowski, that 100-point penalty back at Las Vegas, still hurting him detrimentally. He needs to win pretty much if he wants to make the playoffs. But next week, go to Richmond for race 15 on the 2022 season. Let's see if the chaos will ensue at Richmond Raceway. This is ASC signing off.